Today, I'm going to tell you about 4 things that shouldn't be allowed on MLS listings. They just are personal annoyances to me, and they may be personal annoyances to you if you're a real estate agent or if you're just a home buyer and you come across these things on the public-facing sites. Number one is listings with no photos, or my pet peeve, vertical photos, and I'll explain why. So I don't think anything should be able to be listed without a photo at all, because it's just not safe for the public to not know what's even there or to rely on an old Google Maps photo. If somebody is going to put something on the MLS, they should have to at least have one photo. I'd prefer they have photos of the entire house, but you can't make people pay money for that. One photo on the front, horizontal, not vertical. And the reason that I don't like vertical photos is because on every single site, it makes you click onto the wrong buttons. Most photos for real estate are horizontal. They should be horizontal. It's the way all the sites are set up. So when you go from horizontal to vertical, you usually click the wrong button because it doesn't stay in the same frame on all of the sites. It's annoying. So there's no reason to have vertical photos. And I'd say 75% of the time, vertical photos are agent taken photos or owner taken photos from a phone, and they suck. So that's number one of the something that shouldn't be on MLS listings. Number two is direct contact to the owner, and that's via these limited service listings, which are listing agents or brokerages who list for a flat fee or a 1% and then do nothing and direct all the contact to the owner, including the offers. This is why I understand why, and people are trying to save money, and there's lots of issues of people talking about commissions. The problem is that every single time that you have to contact direct owner for showings or for access or for documents or for offers, that owner is always involved in the unlicensed practice of real estate. They're always practicing real estate without a license because they're answering questions that they're not available to answer. Well, I mean, technically they're available, but they don't have the knowledge to answer the questions that they're trying to answer. And it creates an imbalance in a transaction. If you want to go FSBO, just go FSBO. That's for sale by owner. But if you're going to put it on the MLS where all the realtors are, I don't think that you should have any direct contact with the owner. There are some owners who'd like to control the showings. I still think a buffer should be involved. Every time someone has direct access to the owner, bad things happen. They're either trying to get a listing for later, the owner's going to tell them information that they shouldn't. It's not in an owner's best interest. I know you can't control what they want to do, but it should be FSBO or MLS. And if it's on the MLS, there should be no direct contact with the owner. That's my opinion. Number three, one of my biggest pet peeves on earth, and should be yours as well, is all caps descriptions. Why would you yell an entire description? Number one, I've gone over this before. It's impossible to read when something's all in all caps, especially for like 11, sentences. Who can read that? It's all yelling. Why are you yelling your description at me? And then why is the whole thing in all caps, including the directions? It doesn't make any sense at all why anyone would ever type anything in all caps. Okay? We're not sending little acronyms back and forth. This is an entire description of a house and you're just screaming it. There should be a system that just eliminates all caps. If you want to put in all lowercase, that's fine because it's quiet. All caps is not quiet and it's unreadable and doesn't help the seller. It doesn't help anybody get any information because it's much harder to read when all the letters are in this exact same capitalization. Agree or disagree? You should agree for sure. Number four, this is a really, really annoying one for consumers, also for agents, but agents try to use it to their advantage. It's the withdraw and relist. I really don't like this. Of course, you should be able to withdraw your property, take a little break, and then put it back on, but you shouldn't be allowed to relist the same property. If you do a price change, you just do a price change and you submit it, and the days on market should stay the same, just like they stay the same on Zillow. You shouldn't continually be able to give yourself a reset on the days of market because it's not fair to the consumer. The consumer can see, oh, look, it's a new listing, and they just didn't see that it was on for 30 days and you just relisted at the same price. That's not fair. There's no reason to do it. I was on the MLS yesterday. I saw 2 or 3 of these. They were on for 2 weeks, didn't sell, so they just withdrew it, relisted it at the same price, as if no agents can find that out. I always look to see if it's been listed before, but the consumer doesn't know. New agents don't know. Why is that even allowed? If you do a price change, you do a price change on the active listing, days on market stays the same. It shouldn't be a marketing technique that's allowed to eliminate the days on market when the days on market are actually accurate. That's my take. I'm Jonathan Green. I run a big real estate team called Streamline Properties on Market, brokered by eXp Realty. We work New Jersey, Pennsylvania, parts of New York, and parts of Nevada. If you have more questions about what you can find on the MLS, feel free to reach out to us at streamlined.properties. Have a good day and consider the 4 things that shouldn't be on the MLS.